This is part 2 of my Mullein series videos. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Here I'm sharing with you some video of one of the many mullein groves that you'll find in northern Arizona. The parts of the plants that can be used is the whole plant, the leaf, the flower, the root, as well as the dried stalk, and even the seeds have some history of use. First, let's cover the non-medicinal uses. First up, I know a lot of people have heard, yes, this can be used as toilet paper. The large, soft leaves are very good for that. But some people do have an allergic reaction to the tiny little fuzzy hairs that are on these leaves. So make sure you're not one of those. You want to try to rub that leaf on the inside of your arm and then see what happens, because that would be a horrible thing to have happen. Another thing you can use the leaves for is to add them into your shoes, and it helps with any pain that you might be having, achy feet. And also the dried stalk has been used historically as a torch. What they've done is they roll that in tallow, and then you can use it as a torch, and it burns for a long time. In addition, the seeds have been used as well, and I'll mention that briefly when we talk about the medicinal properties. Mullein is an alterative, which means that it gradually restores the proper function of the body and increases health and vitality. Some of its medicinal effects include it is an analgesic, antitussive, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, anticatarrhal, antispasmodic, astringent, demulcent, diuretic, emollient, expectorant. The seeds have narcotic properties. It is also sedative, vulnerary, and it's great for wound healing. The number one thing that mullein is known for is its effectiveness with respiratory issues, including your cough, your congestion. Also, it's been used for patients who have asthma or COPD, or for anybody who's quitting smoking. And the reason for that is because it is as an expectorant, so it helps to break up some of that really sticky phlegm. It's great for those colds and coughs where you have phlegm in your chest that you can't cough up. It also calms and relaxes the mucous membranes, and it's very cooling and in the event of chest congestion that might be coming with a fever or something like that. And in that case, I would suggest also using it as a poultice on the chest. In other words, taking those leaves, heating them up, and then letting them cool off a little bit, because you don't want to burn yourself, but putting those on your chest and then also drinking the tea at the same time. And just a note on these flowers, while I use typically the leaves for a tea, for my teas, I like to add in some flowers sometimes. I just feel like you gain a lot of value from using the whole plant. These little flowers are really so easy to harvest. It's just a matter of picking them off. And I know a lot of people have heard that mullein is good for ear infections. It is. You can use these flowers, whoops, drop one. You can use these flowers and make a ear oil from them. And the ear oil, you would use that to put drops in your ear. You could also mix it with maybe some garlic oil, and it's great for ear infections. Make a tincture of this root. You can use it for the back, the spine, tendons, or ligaments. That was the preferred method for Jim McDonald, a famous herbalist. And Michael Moore, another herbalist, also used the roots for pelvic floor support, the prostate, and to tone the bladder. So a lot of use here in these roots, so those should not be overlooked. In regards to dose and frequency, these are typically what is prescribed: 1 to 2 teaspoons in a cup of water up to 3 times per day for an infusion. And if you're taking a tincture, 4 to 8 milliliters up to 3 times per day. Look what we have here. I was so worried because I wasn't seeing any mullein. And this is mullein. I don't know if you can see the little hairs on the leaves. Here comes some new growth. And under our porch, look at that big guy. So I'll have a second year coming up next year right there. Very cool. These are the first mullein that I've seen since we got here, so pretty excited about that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful, and please do share in the comments how you all use mullein. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Hope you all are having a great day, and everybody keep your joy. See you in the next one.